Hello, friends. Welcome to the Osaka. My name is Delali Frank, and this is News Daily, where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. In today's edition, we're going to talk about the Black Stars of Ghana. I have latest update on the Black Stars, when the team is going to arrive in Ghana, when the head coach is also going to arrive, and also where the Black Stars will be having in their training section and prepare for Ghana's World Cup qualifiers. As usual, if it's your first time, hit on the subscription button. Later in the day, we're also going to talk about Jordan Ayew, who has endorsed the upcoming All-Star Festival that is going to happen in Tamale. I have all the exclusive and the updates here to share with you. As usual, my name is Delali Frank. Hit on the subscription button. If you are new here, make sure you leave a comment also in or under the video. Let's build this community together as a group of friends. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's video. So, the Ghana Football Association today has released a statement indicating when Otto Addo arrive in Ghana and also when the Black Stars will be starting training. So, in their press statement, they said that Otto Addo will be arriving in Ghana today to take charge of the Black Stars of Ghana full time. You know, he has been doing the national team job on part-time basis. He helped Ghana to qualify for the World Cup, went to the World Cup, but didn't basically. After the World Cup, resigned, went back to Dortmund, and he was appointed again. But this what happened. When he was appointed, he was still working for Dortmund. Dortmund said that they will allow him to do his work and end the season. Then when the season ends, Otto will officially return back to Ghana and come and work full time with the Black Stars. So on Monday, that is today, he's going to officially resume or start his job as the head coach of the Black Stars. According to DFA, he has signed a long-term deal. I understand he has signed close to 3 years contract with the national team. It's good that we have a head coach who is going to be there for quite a long time. He's going to do this job with John Pencil, I should say, Otto Addo, and one other individual. But the Black Stars would also be opening camp because they get the AFCON qualifiers, the World Cup qualifiers is very close. Ghana will be playing 2 games, one on 6th May and then one on 6th June and then one on 10th June in Kumasi. The Black Stars players, according to the Football Association, they are going to arrive starting from today, tomorrow, but they are going to officially start camping on 30th May. That is Thursday. That's when they are going to start camping. And right after that, they will start training at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Now, the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, as of now, looks like the only readily available pitch in Ghana, which is standard, the one that we've been seeing on TV and all that. I think even when it comes to the pitch itself, the warm-up pitch, which is behind the stadium, is a bit more in a better shape as compared to the one in the stadium itself. So the Black Stars of Ghana will be training at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. According to the FA, they will be training there for 6 days and then they will leave Ghana on June 4th. So they said the team will train at the University of Ghana Stadium for 6 days before departing for Bamako on Tuesday, June 4th, 2024. And that's it. So the Black Stars of Ghana will be arriving. The head coach will be arriving in Ghana today. The team will be starting training or opening camp on Thursday, which is 30th May. And then they will officially start training at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. At least the local students will get a chance to watch the Black Stars and also the people around. One thing about the University of Ghana Sports Stadium is that there's no way the Black Stars of Ghana can train behind closed doors because the stadium is very open to the general public. It's not like the Accra Sports Stadium that before you enter into the stadium, they can just close the entire gates. I don't think, because the LEGON Stadium itself has offices in there. And it's easy for people to walk in and just go and watch the national team train. And I think a lot of people will be going there to go and watch the team train. One challenge that we all have is the fact that as of now, the Black Star squad has still not been released. And honestly, I don't really know why. Maybe some players are falling out. The only reason may be the fact that some of the players that the head coach called are informing the head coach that they are not available. Maybe, example, I've heard that a player like Joseph Pencil will not be available because of injury that he's been dealing with. So I'm sure the head coach has called those kind of players and the players are now pulling out. So that's what is causing the delay for the GFA to release the list. Because that's the only definition. Because the team is opening camp on Thursday, and to date, the squad isn't out. Charlie, in some way. Because when you do that, yeah, I don't know the reason, but I believe DFA needs to communicate to us because it also prevents speculations and also reduce the pressure on the on the coach and all that. The squad there, when it comes out, people will complain. Like people always have players that would wish that the players are in the national team or are in the squad. So when you release it early and people complain about it, it will be early. Yeah, we complain and then we'll stop. But when you let it become too close to the time that the players are arriving, people will start complaining and then it will get closer to the match day. Because if the players arrive on 30th and they leave Ghana on June 4th, since the team is playing. So if you announce the squad on the day that the players have arrived, 6 days later they're going to play a game, we will still be complaining and people will forget about the promoting the game to get Ghanaians to go and support the Black Stars and be talking about a player who doesn't deserve or deserves to be in the squad. So in my opinion, I honestly think the squad should be coming out. It helps as well. At least the content creators, it also helps us get content about the Black Stars. And we also are able to inform the public about what is actually happening in the national team. So Ghana will be playing two important games. One will be against Mali in Bamako. That will happen on June 6th. And then the next one will be happening at the Barbara Sports Stadium, which is in Kumasi, on Monday, June 10th. We're going to be there and give you all the updates that you need. So, in summary, Otto Addo will be arriving in Ghana today. I'm sure by this time his flight is on his way if he's already not in Ghana. And the team will be starting training on Thursday, or be opening camp on Thursday, which is 30th May. The team will be training at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium for 6 solid days before leaving. So that's the update on the Black Stars. Still talking about the Black Stars, let's talk about Jordan Ayew and the upcoming All-Star Festival. So the BAC group, I'm sure I've been giving you updates on that. As their off-season festival that they've been doing, this time around they are doing it in Tamale. They are bringing the foreign-based players, which they call the All-Star players, and they are taking them to Tamale. It includes Ghanaian players that play in Europe or outside Ghana, and they assemble these players and also assemble a local team in the area that they are going to play this festival or this tournament. And then they play a beautiful game between the stars and then the local players, or not basically the local players, but the domestic players or the players that play in and around Ghana, So this time around, they are going to do it in Tamale. A lot of players have expressed that they are going to be part. The recent player that has endorsed the competition is Jordan Ayew.
Tamale means a lot to me, my family, or the North. The whole entire North means a lot to me and my family. And, it will be good to go there to perform as well and to see our Northern brothers and sisters, and our Northern fathers and mothers as well.
Jordan Ayew and his brothers, obviously, they hail from the North, and he has said how important this is for him and his brother to go back to the North and go and play such a competition or such a festival. So Jordan Ayew has officially endorsed the All-Star Festival, which is quite great news. It clearly tells you the kind of players that are going to show up. Jordan Ayew has already done his. Fatai Shaku, Majid Waris have spoken about it. A lot of other players have also basically shown interest and have spoken. Nicolas Opoku and the likes. It's going to be an interesting competition. I think we have less than 25 days for the major festival to happen. I'm going to follow it keenly and give you all the updates and everything you deserve and you need to know. Let's wrap up with one last thing about the under-17. So there's a chance that Ghana will qualify for the under-17 AFCON and the World Cup. This is the reason. So usually 2 teams qualify from the WAFU Zone B to the main AFCON. However, the World Cup has increased. To the 2025 under-17 World Cup has increased. That means that CAF also increased, including WAFU as well. However, the organizers are still waiting on CAF to tell us whether we are taking 3, 4, or even 2, and that's what we are still waiting for. Let's keep our fingers crossed and see what happens. So far as that also is concerned, let's see, maybe by tomorrow, which will be the under 17 finals and the third place. I'm sure by that time we're going to know actually what is going to happen there, and I'm going to update you on that. So today we talked about the Black Stars, talked about the under 17, and then we talked about the BAC group in relation to the All Star Festival. As usual, my name is Delali Frank. Until we meet again, bye bye for now.